Hi guys, Jared Stanley here. I'm out in Sanibel, Florida. After Hurricane Ian, this place was an absolute mess. And after a long process of meeting, divulging, and putting our heads together, we're finally on my favorite part, build day. We got a beautiful standing seam metal roof that's going to be going on. We're about halfway done. The way that this started is after the hurricane, obviously it was absolute madness out here. Anybody in Southwest Florida can confirm that. Out here on the island, they had a hard time right after the storm just getting out here. And after being out here for a couple of months, I drove by this place every day. I saw that they had damage. This was originally a shingle roof when I came out here. And I finally walked up, I found somebody on the grounds, spoke with them, came back the next Monday, did a full thorough inspection. And then long story short, 6 months later, after going through the bid process, dealing with FEMA, talking to the board, doing all that stuff, they ended up deciding to go with us, the best company around. And now we're here doing one of 4 buildings. And this is my big one. This is a standing seam, aluminum metal roof. And at the end of the day, this is probably the best roof system you can have, especially with the aluminum part being near the water, helping you keep away from all the rust and other bad things. As we walk around, I'll explain more stuff. We got our materials here. Guys have a great work area blocked off. Got our crew working hard out there. They're all harnessed up, ready to go, PPE, safety gear, and obviously they have me here if anything else needs to be done. As we discussed before, favorite day, build day. With RCA, we got our first building out of 3 that we're going to be doing here. This one, as I said before, is a standing seam with the silver paint on it, aluminum roof. Best roofing system, in my opinion, that you can have out here in Florida. This was originally a shingle and it didn't hold up so well in the hurricane. And the one thing that's a little different about this one is with the shingle, they have the ice and water shield down. So as you can see on the blue stuff we got right here, that's that high temp underlayment that we're gonna use. It's similar to what you guys may have heard about the ice and water shield, but this is a lot more heat resistant, and this is what you need to be using if you're using these metal roofs out here. As you can see, we got these guys working hard right now with their PPE on. And right here, we get the metal cut to the roof, and then anything special that needs to be done for all these slopes and valleys, they do on site, they measure it, they make sure that it's gonna fit in perfectly. And then when the guys are going up right now, you can see that they're putting the systems in, they're tied off, ready to go, just in case anything bad happens. The next step that we're gonna have is a flat roof system over here. At RCA, we can take care of anything and everything. Now I know some of you homeowners, this is commercial style, this is a little bit bigger than what we would be handling with you, but if you have a flat roof system, if you have a shingle roof, this is a carport that we're gonna be doing over here as well, just a standard 1 slope carport. But shingle, flat, metal, anything you guys can think of, stone coated steel, we do it all around here. So the second phase is what we got material showing up in 10 days, is we're gonna do this. This one got destroyed. They're having a lot of water leaking, which is why you can see that they're not parking in there right now. Next step is we're gonna get on top of the roof, give you a little bit closer view of what we got going on there and why the standing seam clip system is the best metal roof system and most hurricane proof roof you can have out here in Florida. We'll just start out with the first thing. So after we tore off the roof, obviously you guys weren't here for that. After we tore everything off, we got it down to the decking the best that we could. This already had ice and water shield down. So to help with that, you had to put felt down, and then we put this high temp down right here to go on top of it. And that high temp with the felt allowed it to stick and give them a nice, good, secure thing. God forbid if this happens again and gets ripped off, they're still gonna be protected. What they do is over here, as they go through, lay it down, overlap, make sure nothing's showing, and this is silicone that they need to be using to help seal up any edges while we're waiting, just in case if any rain comes through. This is still watertight. What we got over here is an aluminum standing seam clip system. A clip system is virtually the best system right here. They go over, they lay it down, they take this part right here right on top of it, and if you can see that groove right there, it locks underneath, and then they snap it in. Now, it's gonna take one heck of a storm to rip this off. I mean, if you guys wanna know for without a doubt that your roof is gonna be protected, this is the best system, the best way to go, and it looks the best in my opinion.
Hi, I'm Joe Skiba. I'm the director of the commercial division here at RCA Roofing and Reconstruction. I'm here on this roofing project with Jared Stanley. He's one of our up and coming commercial project managers. We're over here talking about some common mistakes that are made on metal roofs, and we've been going over using the clip system and the benefits of that. and why this organization elected to go with metal instead of shingles. So one of the things that we like to be mindful of on these flat metal roofing systems, and you'll see here in the valleys or up along the flashing, is we're not using dark roofing cement. You'll see that a lot on these dried-in roofs where you'll see black lines of the roofing cement. But anytime we're using a flat metal roofing system, we don't want to use roofing cement because a lot of times that shows through the metal. So just be mindful of that if you're using stand and seam products or you're using any type of metal that's directly to the deck. You may see that through if you have a crew who isn't applying that roofing cement correctly. So we want to keep an eye on that, and we just want to stay on the roof with the project manager. You know, his job on site is to make sure that the crew's being safe, make sure that they're being efficient. You can see that the guys working, they're tied off, they're paying attention to the details, and everything's kind of flowing, and they got a system going. So that's one of the important things and the benefits of having a project manager on it. So we're about 50% through with this metal roof. It's shaping out to be a nice project. Everything's going smooth. We got our systems down. Once they get that rake capped off and put the final touches on the project, it's going to be looking nice and sharp, and the client's going to be happy with the product that they paid for. We're going to jump on to the next part of the project. That's going to be the flat roof. You can check out the damage and you can see what we're up against. So we're here in front of the next phase of the project, this flat roofing portion behind us. As you can see, the roof was completely ripped off. There's portions that are completely missing, and there's some that have some insulation stuck to the deck. So on the next step of this project, we're gonna tear it off all the way down to the deck. We're gonna prime the deck. We're gonna put a heat welded base sheet down, and then we're gonna build it back up with a modified roofing system. So stay tuned for the next episode. We're gonna come back. We're gonna show you the completed roofing project here with this metal roofing system, and then we're gonna go over building back this modified roof system here behind us. Here at RCA, we're happy and proud to be doing our small part of rebuilding Sanibel Island. A lot of our employees are local to the Southwest Florida area and grew up here, and we take pride in taking care of this area. And again, if you have any questions about these roofing systems, metal roof, flat roofing systems, or you just want a member of our team to come out to your property, assess your damage, and give you a free consultation, drop a comment below, click the link below, and we'll be happy to get in touch and see what we can do to help you out. So stay tuned to the next episode. When we come back, we're gonna show the finished product of the metal roofing system, and then we're gonna go over the construction process for this modified roof behind us.